guys. Sorry, I'm back. Uh, I'm not sure why it stopped that way, but it did. Uh, I am, you can see steam because I was getting my food from the stove when I put you guys on pause. I was talking about deity. Yes, and I do. I personify deity because that's the only way I can work with deity. It's the only way I know because I come from a Catholic background. That's what we do. So, and I do agree that God and Jesus has have their place in other people's lives. But right now, I that's not what I'm working with. I have given them all of the time growing up, knowing that there would have to be more out there than just what I was working with at the time. And the Catholic Church has let me down a lot, so that's another thing. uh, Organized religion in itself has just been a big letdown. And it's just why when somebody asks me what my religion is, I just say spiritual because it encompasses everything. I am open to all types of gods and goddesses that I can't put myself in one position. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, spiritual, what does that even mean? Well, it means that I have faith in myself and in my abilities as a witch to manifest what I need manifested. And I have faith in myself to conjure up any deity, anything that I want to conjure up to help me get done what I need to get done. So having faith in yourself and and getting things done, there's nothing wrong with it. You label yourself the way you want to label yourself. That is your business, none of mine. But this is who I am. And this is how I work with deity. And for me, it's an everyday thing. Like there's a constant conversation going on, even right now. Even right now, we're having a conversation in my head. I'm talking to you guys. It's happening. Yeah. So there's just questions that I have in the back of my head, and I'm multitasking, yes. But um, there's not a time that she is not in my head trying to help me get through the things that I need to get through. And I speak to gods and goddesses like I speak to you guys. Like I really do not give them more power than they need. I treat everything as equal as I am. Like there is no one better than I am or anyone lower than I am. We are all, to me, we're all the same. And yes, there are some people who may have more money than I do. There are some people who have less money than I do. Eventually, if you get rid of the material stuff, we are all the same. We are all the same. Like right now, we're all stuck in the house. We're all stuck in the house. So yeah, but yeah, I that's how I work with deity is I start up, activate my altar, do my meditation, uh, I do offerings, um, I do journaling. I constantly talk to them, constantly, constantly talk to them. Um, there's just not a time when I'm just not having a conversation with one of them. There's always something going on. Um, Now, Buddha seems to be more laid back, more quiet, more not standoffish, but more in the background, like meditating, I guess you could say. But like just in the background, and just in case you know, I need Buddha. You know what I mean? But mostly with Buddha, I usually is because I need peace in my life. I needed peace in my life at the time when I started working with Buddha. I didn't have much peace. This was like a long, long time ago, and I've been working with Buddha for a long, long time. Um, I've always had one in my home, always, and I've been working with Buddha for a long, long time, and has it's probably the reason why I don't. He's probably the reason why I don't. I have so much patience, or I had so much patience. Like right now, I have no patience. I went off on my kids yesterday. Like I said in the earlier. I just I didn't mean to, but we've been in quarantine for a long, long time, guys, and I'm really at my wits end. But yeah, and then I'm in the middle of packing and all that stuff. And right now, strength and peace, peace of mind is what I need. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much how I work with deity. I do personify deity. I do he and she. That's what I do. Um, uh, Hecate or Hecate, however you want to say her name is new to me, and so I am still learning and working with her. And I'm not sure how far this is going to go, but I have a feeling that it's going to be a very long relationship. So um, that's pretty much it, guys. Um, I will put Lily Pat's channel down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Hey guys, Ebed here, and I am the Witch of Willow Creek. And today's video is a VR2 Lillian over and Lily Pad. She wanted to know how. Her question was, how do you work with dating? And for me, every morning, I don't think there's a time when I'm not speaking to her. Is it just me, or do you guys do the same thing? Like I have a full-on conversation all day with her, especially because right now she's new to me, and so trying to learn more about her. I'm trying to connect more with her, so I am talking to her a lot. Uh, but from the morning, I wake up. First of all, I give gratitude for having breath in my life and having another, for breathing air. That I'm grateful that I am alive, and I'm grateful for what I have. I give thanks for what I have, and the usual gratitude, you know. And then I get up and I activate my altar. Um, and I have more than one altar. I have several that I work with. I have an ancestor altar. I have one for Athena, one for Ganesh, one for Buddha, and of course my Hecate altar, and which is my new goddess. Like she is. I've said before, and I said in a video before, a VR that I did to She Who Was Between the Worlds. Um, I had no idea who she was. No idea. She came to me, uh, told me who she was. Um, so therefore, I already knew that because I didn't seek her out. I knew that what was happening was that she was looking. She was coming to me, and she saw something in me that I probably should have seen in myself or known something about myself when she came to me. At first, I turned away because I felt like I wasn't ready. But she did. And I figured if um, if I was meant to work with her, she will come to me again. And she did. And so now I'm right now because I'm in the middle of a move. You can see the move. Um, like it's completely blank, guys. It's completely blank. And I have a working going on back here, so I need to have that going on all the way. I'm gonna have to carry it to the new apartment. That's where I gotta finish it up. But that is she wants to know how I worked my practice with Dee, and I often meditate. I meditate every day. I activate my altars. I meditate right now with Hecate because she is new to me and I want to connect more with her. And I just, I'm having a hard time connecting through meditation. She seems to come to me more in dreams than she does when I'm meditating. And maybe it's because I'm in the middle of this move and my brain is scattered all over the place that I can't focus. You know, I'm having a hard time focusing. Even meditation, I'm having a hard time focusing. Um, and uh, and I'm so used to sitting, you know, on the floor and meditating that I find it difficult to meditate in my chair, but it's the only way I can meditate now because if I were to sit on the floor, there's no way I can get myself back up. Like I have no strength in my legs to push myself up from the ground. I can push myself up with my arms, but to bend my legs in to a squat to get up, I can't do that anymore. And so I have to have somebody here, my boys have to be around here, around me in order for me to get them to pick me up if I get on the ground or if I fall, which has happened before. I have fallen in public and my boys have had to pick me up because I cannot get myself up. And it's happened during COVID. And nobody wants to help you during COVID, guys. I'll tell you right now. Nobody comes rushing to your aid, which is pretty sad. But you know, I mean, I can see they're worried because that you may have it and they don't want to get it from you. But you weren't worried before they did the fucking quarantine. Just saying, I was on the ground and I needed help. But I also write. I also have a journal to connect with her, and so every day I write in that journal. Um, if I've heard from her that day or if I didn't, my thoughts on that. Um, I have books that I'm reading. I read it on my fire because I kind of figured it's a lot cheaper for me to do Kindle than it is to buy the book outright. And some of the books, like there are some books that I can buy that are not expensive because I would rather. I love the feel of a book in my hand, and I love the smell of books, even new books, used books. I don't care. I love books, but sometimes it's just a little cheaper to buy the ebook than it is to buy the actual book. And so just gotta weigh my options sometimes. But I have some books that I'm reading. As a matter of fact, today's the 22nd, and I need to start that, finish or continue that part of the book because this one book starts on that day. Um, it starts on the new moon, so today is the new moon, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Let my look. Sure enough, And it's Earth Day, guys. Happy Earth Day. So, yes, today is the new moon. Today is the day I start moving forward in that book. So, and it's the Keeping Her Keys book. So, working on that. But yeah, that's I. I leave her. I give her offerings, and I don't even give like huge offerings because I can't afford it. Um, and um, and she's not about, oh, give me the lavish. For me, my experience with her lately has not been, oh, let me have the lavish things. So, like, there are some things that are a little pricey that she really really wants. Um, that, I'll be somewhere at the store, and I'll be like, I'll pick it up, and then I'll have a thought that's, oh, she'll like this. Like, she would really like this. And then I'll put it down, I go off, and if it still keeps gnawing at me before I leave the store, I go back and pick it up because she wants it. So I go and I get it. But other than that, I mean, I don't experience, like, some people say that she is, I mean, granted, she did scare the crap out of me the first time because, I told her I wasn't ready. And so she was a little upset with my decision. But um, other than that specific time, I and even then, I didn't feel that she was angry at me, other than the fact that she was upset that I didn't feel that I was worthy enough, and when she felt that I was. So I think that was what the situation was. And I'm getting a little teary-eyed. I think this is how I pretty much I understand you. I understand you, Lily. I pretty much get where you're coming from. I can see why you don't want to talk about it. Um, I I come from Catholicism, where women are pretty much in the back seat. We're second compared to men. You know, and I have been let down by that God. You know, I understand that a lot of people have. And I'm not saying that I am not great, because I have been one of those people who have had faith, even though I know that some somebody has let me down, or uh, energy has let me down, even though I felt that there's something that could have been done to get me out of a situation when I was younger, was not done. So now, but because of that experience, I am who I am now, and I'm as strong as I am now, right? So, I mean, we all come and have different experiences in our lives and make us who we are. But I can give thanks to a God who is okay with those kind of things happening. I can't give, I can't be as grateful with an a an energy or being, or whatever you want to call it. But for me, it's personified deity, because I do personify shit. Okay, that's just how it is. I I find it hard to believe in a God that will segregate people. I don't. I don't. It's not that I don't believe that there. I believe that. I believe there's a God. I believe that there was a Jesus. I believe all that situation. I also believe that it came way after everybody else wants to think. Okay, a lot of things are man-made, and we breathe life into those things. And that's what makes them become into being. The awesome thing about us is that we have faith, we have will, and